building a nest and choreographing a dance. In this project, we are going to do two things. First, we will build a nest inspired by those of the bowerbird, in addition to nests made by human artists. Once our nest is complete, we will choreograph a dance to perform for our families using our newly built nest as a stage. As always, we'll begin by looking at some images for inspiration. First, check out these bowerbird nests. Pretty amazing, right? After you recover from the awe of these beautiful and bizarre nests the birds have made out of twigs, notice all the colorful objects strewn about. It's clear that these two bowerbirds have different tastes. One seems to really like blue, while the other is more for orange, yellow, green, and white. What colors do you like? Now let's look at some work by a few human artists. These first images are sculptures made by the British artist Andy Goldsworthy. Goldsworthy works with natural materials of all kinds and has done some beautiful work using sticks and branches, just like the bowerbird. His work embraces the ephemerality of nature's materials. If something is ephemeral, it is temporary. It only lasts for a short time. It goes away quickly. When he makes an artwork, he knows that it will disappear soon. This might seem sad, but it's actually a pretty nice thing to be in tune with nature's way of making things come and making things go. This is a structure made by American artist Patrick Doherty. Doesn't it look like those people are having fun? It's almost like they're dancing through the sculpture, which I bet is what the artist would hope would happen. Here's a piece by the American artist Sarah Zay. Doesn't it look like a nest from the future? It almost looks like a time machine or a portal. Notice all of the bright colors shining out from the nest. I think a bowerbird would love this. Now, let's gather materials to make our own nest. As you can see here, I've gathered some sticks to use in my nest, but you might be in a place where there aren't so many trees. If that's the case, you can use strips of cardboard or paper as your sticks. I've also collected some colorful materials that I had around my home. Pom-poms, string, fabric scraps, tinfoil, paper that I had painted in another project. You probably don't have exactly the same things in your home as I do, which is actually a good thing. It means your nest will be uniquely your own. Once you've gathered your materials, find a place inside your home, or outside if you have private space, to build your nest. Make sure you build it in a place where people don't have to walk very much, otherwise it might get stepped on. Lay out your sticks, paper, or cardboard first, then add your colorful bits. Work until you feel your nest is finished. Here's a photo of my nest from the front. Now it's time to choreograph our dance. Choreograph is a word that means write a dance. But how do we write something that we do with our bodies? A choreographer named Rudolf Laban has a clever idea. Here's a photo of him with some of his dance notation, and here's a description of what the different symbols mean. Don't worry about memorizing these. But do remember that he drew beautiful symbols and turned them into body movements. Let's make some dance notation of our own. Cut a piece of paper into smaller pieces, like this. Once your pieces are cut, take a pen or marker or pencil and draw some lines or shapes that you think would be interesting dance moves. Lay them all out so you can see them. Now pick a few cards, 3 or 4 is good, from your collection, and arrange them in an order that you like. Now it's time to translate these drawings into movement. Here's how I did it. Once you've figured out your moves, practice them a few times. It's especially important to practice the transitions between the moves, how you change from one pose to the next. You can definitely lay out the cards in front of you to look at as you dance. That's what I did. Now that you've practiced, it's time to perform for your family. Have them gather around your nest, place yourself in the center, and perform your dance. I'm sure your audience will love it.